The topic of my research project and also hopefully what my PhD thesis is the landscape of modern human memory in post-authoritarian Indonesia. So I deal with, I work on memory studies, but I also try to find some relationship between memory studies, genocide studies, because my topic is written in 1965, but also with transitional justice studies. So I try to find a relationship between memories, cultural memory, and the way of reconciliation. How the people deal with difficult past, with traumatic past. This is what happened in 1965. What I wanna talk about. So first, I would like to share with you my research objective, the main objective, and also some specific research goals. And then the significance of the project, how the project I feel it's hopefully it's important for discipline, memory studies and genocide studies, also transitional justice studies. Then my work plan and research team, because this time I wasn't alone, because of the previous experience in Pulau Buru, I decided not going alone this time. Okay, so yeah. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. So the research objective. It's my project is a study of cultural memory in Indonesia, but with a focus on Buru, on Pulau Buru. Buru is a small island in the Moluccas archipelago, used as a prison for 10,000 political prisoners following the mass killings of an estimated 500,000 real or suspected communists in the mid of 60s. We don't know how is the real number of victims. So usually in literature you can find 1 million, but we don't know. So I think it's impossible to know now after many years after these mass killings. So the site of numerous atrocities, my study examines the cultural landscape of traumatic memories on Buru as a microcosm of Indonesia's cultural memory of these killings. So for me, Pulau Buru is a case. It's a case that could show some bigger image of cultural memory in Indonesia. So it's an only case study, but I hope it would be significant for cultural memory in Indonesia in general. The 1965 killings remain at the heart of Indonesia's memory wars. So now a lot of specific communities, groups are fighting about cultural memory in Indonesia. The mass killings of communists in 1965-66 were carried out primarily by Indonesia's military as a part of its takeover of the state. The island's past is connected not only with the history of thousands of these political prisoners, known as Tapol, as you know, but also its indigenous people, its new migrants, which arrived through the transmigrasi program, members of the army also, and other security services. So we have a mix of people, mix of specific communities on this island. And some of them, Tapol and other new people on the island, you can say, still live there with their families. So you can still meet some Tapol's ex-Tapols now. People in some villages in the middle of island. But the result of this mix of people is different experiences and memory of 1965-66 of the present population of Buru, because it's connected. It's not directly connected with mass murders, but with Tapol imprisonment. And just as the Moluccas archipelago is often called like mini Indonesia, so the microcosm which we deal in Buru reflect the ethnic, linguistic, and religious diversity of the country. So in many ways, Buru's history reflects the broad spectrum of problems faced by Indonesian society since independence. So based on my of an analysis of existing literature, previous research also, and my pilot studies which I carried out on Java and the Buru Islands, January, May 2018, so last year. So this project builds on recent developments within memory studies to examine how a culture of remembrance is connected with natural space, in which the landscape acquires the meaning of the multi-phase frames of memory expressed in symbols and artifacts, according to Assmann, Aleida Assmann. Aleida Assmann is the most known theorist in memory studies. So in this sense, the natural world participates in the discourse of memory and can be read as a palimpsest, revealing successive layers of meaning. So my project takes up these developments and is an attempt to decenter the human as authority. So for me, the human is not in the center. The human is only a part and one element of my research. So the island is in the middle, in the center, and the island adopted people, not people adopted islands. So it's reverse approach. So for this study, I therefore take a reverse perspective from more traditional ethnographic approaches that place the human at the center of the frame for analysis. So I assume that the island as a non-human memory agent is in the center and which adopts non-indigenous elements, like people, but not only people, but also new plants, new animals sometimes. Okay, so a little bit about state of the art and previous research. So conducted research in Indonesia regarding mass crimes has only been possible since the Suharto regime fall in 1998, but it doesn't mean that nothing was done before this of course. The Indonesian and also Indonesian researchers and academics, but also some researchers from abroad try to investigate the topic, but it's also many counter-narratives developed in Indonesia during the new order, but were suppressed, of course. It was not possible to discuss what happened in 1965. So, although the mass murders of 1965 have already been the topic of significant studies in international scientific centers, also Indonesian centers, numerous gaps remain which demand an investigation. So, very little work has been done on Buru. So, actually, I don't know any researcher who went on Pulau Buru. Even Professor Adam, from LIPI, he writes about Pulau Buru, but he has never been on Pulau Buru. So the island is still closed. It's very difficult to conduct research there. So maybe that's why it's really, it's really difficult. So most research of the 1965-66 mass killings is based on historical records and focus on places where the majority of the massacres were perpetrated. So Java, Bali, Sumatra.